Fresh look, says Gravy Train. Yeah, boy, you know it. We're switching it up. We're leveling up. Time to level up. Only for the Age of Empires 3 boys, right? I think it looks really good, man. I'm not gonna lie, I think it looks really, really good. Just need to change my headset, and I think we're cushy. This is a compliment. How you doing, Max? How you doing, Gravy Train? Good to see you guys on here. All right, man, like Kevin versus Tabben. We got Tabben playing as China, one of his main civs. In the north of the map, playing in blue. China in blue feels ugly. Is that just me, or does China in blue just feel so ugly? Like, China have to be in red, don't they? I don't know what it is, but maybe it's like, I don't know, like the whole communism thing. Like, communism and socialism is very much associated with red. Russia flag, old Russia flag, China flag, you know, all that sort of stuff. I don't know. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's the reason why. I don't know. You never play China, so always red. Lol. Kevin in red, playing as one of his main civs as well. I mean, does Kevin have a quote-unquote main civ anymore? This always used to be his main civ. So both these guys are going to be super comfortable playing their main civs here. Kevin going for the farm. It's it's no water map, so no crazy busted build order from Howden Ashoni. But the reason why you get the farm down, one, is because it gives you a juicy amount of XP. Build XP is 80, so you get 80 XP for slamming this farm down. But you also want the Great Feast, which is it's basically like an extra hunting dogs, if you will. It's more expensive, of course. But Village gathers food faster, and Village gather rate for hunted animals plus 10%. So it's basically hunting dogs for the beginning of the game. But obviously this works on farms, berry bushes, etc., as well. So it will help in the late game as well. So it's basically, but because you're only going to be on here, because you're only going to be on herds, aka ostriches, it's basically an expensive hunting dogs, is what it is. So that's why you go for the farm build. It's also good. You can also put livestock on it, like China's villages. So you can also put the goats onto the farms, and it will slowly but surely fatten them, which is exactly what he's doing here. And these goats are fattening at a nice rate, actually. Look at that, 131. It's going to jump to 134. So decent rate there. Good stuff. So have a look at the deck. Pretty standard deck. Age 2, Age 3. Even Age 4. Ooh, free Chavoy card. Me liking. Yep, conservative tactics. All the good stuff. All the Kanye Wests. Now going for a TP in transition. Aging up with the Wise Woman. Let's have a look over at Tabben. I did see T export first, right? Yep, T export first. Into classic French consulate. That gives him, he's got the food tech already. That helped him age up. He's going with the greedy porcelain tower age up. Tabben stuck in 2023. This build was so last year, bruh. Kevin's aged up. Nice age up time for Kevin. No doubt he'll send this forward. Oh, no, okay. Very defensive war hut. But that's an easy pickings there with the TP. TP is easy pickings. Honestly, on this map, it's if you're China, it's probably best to put down a monastery. They are more expensive. 225 would. But you can still build it in Age 1. It doesn't give us much XP, but it's going to be safe XP. You could plonk it behind your TC, and you know the chances of it going down are very, very unlikely. And you can also use the monastery as a way to train outlaws and mercenaries. So, you know, there is that added benefit if you need to do so, which can be useful if you're, like, being rushed and stuff, so. 700 gold, 700 wood, so no smarty pants kind of build here. No kind of, like, early 7-step riders. Just going straight into the 700 gold. So very old school build here. What's up, McJim? How you doing? Thank you very much. Nice green screen, indeed, indeed. I don't have a green screen, by the way. I just have some software that like does artificial green screen. No background, no proof it's lying. This must be Reinhardt. Not a competitive map. I think it is a competitive map. There's nothing wrong with this map. It's quite, it's you know, it's a decent map. You only have one starting mine, but then you do have your second mine is a gold mine, which is juicy. So you have that element as well. You have Akans and Yorubas sometimes, or Berbers. There's decent, you know, lying heart. Hiya. Perfect macro. Only a couple of seconds before he ages up when all of that gold is gathered. So great stuff there. Aging up. That's a really good age up time, by the way. That's actually really good. Honestly, anything before 6 minutes with China is decent. Anything before 6 minutes. And if you put 8 villagers on the age up as well, I mean, he's put 6, which is pretty good. But if you put 8 on there and you're aging up before 6 minutes, you know, you're gonna be, you know, a Spain FF timing. It's gonna be a Spain FF timing, you know, like. So yeah. Kevin not doing any H2 pressure, which honestly I do not like here. He's just clicked the big button by the looks of it. Yeah, so he's just clicked the Haudenosaunee scouting party. And that's going to give him 5 tomahawks. And that's literally all he's done. Literally all he's done. These goats are right now bang on the money. We look. And, well, one of them is anyway. 2 of them are. I'm not sure what... maybe that was not being fattened. I don't know. But he's got 2 goats now with 300 food in. That's 600 food that could be gathered twice as quickly as a normal herdable. More than twice at the moment. Still doesn't have the Great Feast yet. But I'm sure he will at some point. There comes Hunting Dogs. So he's getting Hunting Dogs first. Surely we see Great Feast at some point as well. Kevin obviously confident that he can skirm-goon his way out of this. Nice walls for China. That wait a minute. Are we going to see... Look at that age-up time, man. 7 minute 13 age-up with China. That's good. That is really good. Tabben playing out of his mind right now with the macro side of it. Got a couple of villagers over here to secure this gold mine and herd. So fantastic stuff there. He's aged up with food because he went into the Summer Palace in age 3. The Summer Palace age 3 build? Excuse me? Summer Palace with the 1K food, bruh. Yo, what's up, Gone 3D? How you doing? Hello, brother. How you doing, good sir? Make yourself at home. Welcome to the Lion's Den, baby. Wow. That may have been the gayest welcome ever. But a welcome nonetheless. Yo, Big Diesel come right in with the huge raid there from Diesel. Nice stuff. Thank you, Diesel. Hope you had a good stream. Man like Desert Storm. How you doing, good sir? Good to see you on here. I'm confused at what China's doing here. I mean, we could legit see 1K... I mean, the 1K wood would suggest he's going to go baying army. Surely you go... I don't know. I'm actually confused. This is quite a cool macro build, though. Because what's the alternative about going for the Summer Palace? Obviously, it's the Confucian Academy, which would give you all the skirms, and then slowly train the flaming arrows, but not flaming arrows, the crows, flying crows, which is probably better than 1K food. If we're being honest, it's probably better. Those skirms give you a lot of tempo. Flying crows can be great as well in the mid to late game. But here we are. What does the Flying Crow, what does the Confucian Academy give? How many does it give an age for? So it will give 12. If he ages up with the Confucian Academy now, it'll give him 12 skirmishers. Okay. Does anyone remember when Temple of Heaven was like the build? It was like the most broken fucking... Do you remember when we had that build order? It was so broken. Everyone and their dog was playing China, and everyone would just do a China FF and then use the Transcendence build in like a big snowball fight, and all of their units just survived. Oh, bro, that was crazy. That was crazy. And what's Kevin doing over here? Oh, Kevin's sneaking in. The cheeky FI. You love to see it.
Okay.
Literally had 5 tomahawks the entire time here. He's taking down a TP, and then he's just going straight into... Oh, okay. I like how he's kind of re-queuing the 5 musket riders just in case he needs them. And, I mean, he's going to need this shipment, though, isn't he? I mean, let's be honest. He is definitely going to need this shipment right here for that 4 light cannons. Or even 13 forest prowlers would be decent. I wouldn't be surprised if we see 13 forest prowlers as his first shipment. Tabben not even taken down a TP yet. China has always had a broken build in D for the last year or two. No, not really. China aren't broken. They only had... When they had the Transcendence build, that was broken. But Transcendence got patched. Because it used to, like... I can't remember. Like it felt like it fully healed your units. But I think it gave like 200 HP or something like that, and now it only gives a certain percentage of HP. I can't remember. Something like that. Something like that. But I do know it was changed. So re-queuing that 5 musket riders, he decides he didn't need it, and he goes for 8 musket riders instead. So obviously that's going to be a huge win if he can make sure he doesn't those units come in before he gets punished. Which it looks like is going to be the case. I think a villager or 2 dying there. And these 9 villagers having to escape, but I'm sure they'll just go plop them right back there. There they go. Rebuilding a tribal marketplace. Not sure why he needs another one. But hey-ho. 15 musket riders. Ooh, now shipping 13 forest riders. Yo, man like Risotto, how you doing? I had a YouTube comment literally today on my latest video saying, where's Risotto? Or something like, you know, does Risotto still play? Like, I swear, like, every other video, there'll be a Risotto comment. Like, someone saying, where's Risotto? I want to see a Risotto build. I'm like, bruh, you need to ask him yourself. I'm sure he'll come back one day. We need those age 1 builds, bruh. We need those age 1 builds. Okay, 13 forest prowlers next. These 2 light cannons are going to be an absolute nuisance here. It's all going to be... Oh, look at that shot. From downtown, baby. It's all going to be about... Nice. Just applying pressure here. Look, bounce shots being super annoying. Does need to be careful, though, because all China needs to do is find the right timing. If they can find a timing, and then they're in, baby. And look at this. The musket riders are going to go forward, but not before the pathing of the light cannons. Can I get a higher? And that's pathing for you, baby. And that's the threat. That is literally just the threat of... and that's why often Musk Falc is better than, like, Goon Falc, for example. Because, you know, Musks are better at body blocking. They have melee. Their hitboxes are better and easier to maneuver around. But, you know, those 2 light cannons were just as age-up units. You know, all they needed to do was kind of hold down the fort, if you will, until he can skirm Goon. Yo, Josh Point, baby. Subscribe at tier 1s. 21 months, Josh. Holy! 21 months. Holy cow. It's almost 2 years, bruh. It's almost 2 years. Thank you very much, dude. And Risotto, yeah, it's not actually a green screen. It's just the software, like AI green screen. So it's a pretend green screen. But a green screen nonetheless. Even the sentry's being called here. What is going on? The Minutemen. Love it. Nice. Kevin doing a good job of, like, kind of drag boxing his units there. Kevin's very good at that. And you can't always see, like, the tiny intricacies of these micro and what's happening and all the pull tricking and all the drag boxing. It's very difficult to see. But basically, anytime you see a military unit like this sprinting, you know, that's been done deliberately, and that's some clever micro to escape your opponent. Honestly, though, this just looks really scary for Kevin, I'll be honest, because Look at the amount of Changdaos there are and cavalry. Like, how does he beat that? You can't just skirm goon versus this. You cannot just skirm goon. You need a body block. You need a meat shield. Whether it's Dutch, you need to add in halberdiers or musketeers or, you know, something. But what does Kevin add in here? What does he add in? Tomahawks? It's not that great, is it? He's going to have to upgrade them, etc., etc. So he does have the big button of them. But still, you know, is that what body block does he have? Someone's saying mantlets. Mantlets, yeah, that can work. But they have range resist, not melee resist, right? So generally, they're not the best body block because they're a ranged unit as well. So they're not going to snare. They're not going to do. They don't resist versus melee units. So they're not actually that good of a body block unit. Oh, and look at this. Look at the cabs out here. More cab coming in. Territory Army combat. This is surely going to be a cleanup. Cleanup in the baked bean aisle. Oh. Not like that. Clever raiding going on here. Tomahawk raiding. Interesting stuff. Okay, we do have champion musket riders now, but about a minute too late. All of the champion forest prowlers go down. Villagers are now having to body block. Still plenty of caps to go around, and his skirmishers have not been touched. And that's what's so good about this. Every single time, the skirmishers always survive. So what does Kevin do here? Does he add cab himself? Does he add some Kanye West here? He doesn't have an age 4 Kanye West unit. Is Skirm Goon the way here, or is Tomahawk Light Cannon the way? Scores are still really close. Tomahawks are H2 Tomahawks right now, and they goddamn suck. If he takes down both of these cabs, yo, bro, 14 times 3, that's not that bad, you know. That's not that bad. Oh, it's gonna be close. Takes down 2 cab and a villager. Not bad. I'll take that trade all day. 5 Kanye West. Going for an Akan native post. What does he want this for? Champion Kanye Wests. Could do a big cap switch here, but yeah, bruh. So many Changdao. Tabben is on the brick consulate, of course. All his units being buffed that way. Does have double-faced armor as well. Repelling volley, territorial combat, like, bruh. His units are buffing. 43 villagers. Has the porcelain tower. Look at this, just cav. He's got the Summer Palace producing cavalry as well. Villagers going down. 43 vills to Kevin's 30. Kevin is an age up, but look at this mass. Kanye West coming in. But the Changdaos are surely going to mutilate these guys. And I don't think that's going to be close. And I think this is going to be GG. Man like Tabben. Showing Kevin who's boss. Tabben says, I'm back, baby. And I'm making a goddamn statement. Just regular China tings. Honestly, don't feel like Kevin had the right deck here. If Kevin had, like, you know, whatever the max amount Tomahawks you can get, maybe upgraded Tomahawks and then gone Tomahawk like cannon. But does Must Fout work versus China? Maybe.